In the earlier program, we had illustrated the use of auxiliary table of Dewey decimal classification. In this program, we shall try to understand the concept of synthesis of notation. We will also look into the relative index of Dewey decimal classification. By synthesis, we mean adding numbers from different schedules. Generally, there are documents which deal with simple subjects. Assigning class number to such documents does not pose any problem. On the other hand, there are documents which deal with complex subjects. Assigning class number to such documents create a lot of problems. These problems could be solved to a great extent with the help of synthesis of notation. Professor Satyanarayana will explain to us this concept in a greater detail.
In many cases, the class number for the thought content of a subject of a document can be built up by consulting the related main schedule in the classification. At times, it is not possible to adequately classify the thought content of a document by referring to a single main schedule by this method. In such situations, we have to consult different main schedules and pick up the relevant portions of the notation and then construct the class number so as to represent the complex subject. However, this does not mean that you can take any two numbers from any two schedules and then add them up at your own discretion. You will have to follow the directions provided in the main schedules. You will come across such directions throughout the schedules of Dewey decimal classification, asking you to consult different main classes and pick up relevant portions of the notation and add it to the base number. This is done to make the class number coextensive, that is to say, more specific.
Let us now try to understand the concept of synthesis of notation with the help of some examples. Today, we have with us Mr. Sukhdev Singh, one of our students. Let us consider the title, Import Tax on Color Television Sets. The main subject of this document is economics, the number for which is 330. 336 stands for public finance. Under this, the number for import taxes is 336.266. Under this number, there is direction to add notations 001 to 999 to the base number 336.266. Under this direction, you will also notice an example enumerated for taxes on paintings, the number for which is 336.26675, where 75 stands for paintings taken from the schedule of 700, which is for fine arts and decorative arts. Let us come back to our example. We have to find out the number for color television sets. Yes, Sukhdev, can you find out the number for color television sets?
Okay. Yes, the number is 621.38804.
Yes. Now adding this number 621.38804 to the base number 336.266, we get the complete number for the title Import Taxes on Color TV Sets. The complete number is 336.266,621,38804, where 336 621.266 stands for import taxes and 621.38804 stands for color television sets. This example is one way of adding numbers. There are several other variations. In some cases, the sequence of numbers to be added may be from 2 or 3 places in the schedule. Now let us consider two titles of same type. One is Trade Union of Postal Employees and the second one is Trade Union of Textile Employees. In both the cases, the main subject is trade union. The number for trade union in the main schedule is 331.88. Under this, 331.881 stands for trade unions of specific types. Under this, trade unions other than extractive, manufacturing and construction is represented by 331.8811. Under this number, there is direction to add notations 001 to 999. Now we have to find out the number for postal employees. Find out the number.
The number is 383 for postal communication unit serve.
Yes, we can use this number for postal employees. Now by adding the number 383 to the base number 331.8811, we get the complete number for the title Trade Union of Postal Employees. The complete number is 331.8811,383. Similarly, in the case of the second title, Trade Union of Textile Employees, we have to find out the number for textile employees. Do it.
$677 for textiles.
Yes, that's right. Now try to construct the complete class number.
Trade unions of specific types is 331.881.
Yes.
Then for textile it is 677.
Yes. Now construct the complete number.
It is 331.881677.
No, you have made a mistake.
Is it?
Yes. If you look under the number 331.881, you will find the subdivision 0.8812 to 8819. See what is the direction given under it.
Add to base number 331.881 the numbers following 6 in 620 to 690.
Yes. So the number for textile is 677. So here we have to remove the 6. So the number will be 331.88177. Could you get it?
Yes.
Let us now look into another way of synthesizing numbers. For the purpose, let us take up the title Cancer of Breasts. The main subject of this document is cancer, which comes under the main class medicine. The number for cancer in the schedule is 616.994. Under this number, the subdivision 0.9942 to 0.9949 stands for cancer of other organs and regions. Under this, there is a direction to add to base number 616.994 the numbers following 611 in 611.2 to 611.9. The number for BLISc in the main schedule is 611.49. From this we have to remove 611 and only add 49. So the complete number for the title Cancer of Breast would be 616.99449. Here we have removed 611. In certain situations, asterisk marks are used in the schedule to indicate synthesis of notation. To understand this, let us consider the title Methods of Application of Fertilizers in Wheat Cultivation. Now, under what main class do you think it should go?
Under agriculture, I suppose.
Yes, now find out the number for wheat.
The number is 633.11.
See carefully in the schedule. You will notice an asterisk mark given before wheat. At the bottom of the page, you will find the explanation given for the asterisk mark. Read out the instruction. When we come to 633 to 635, we find that there is instruction to add the number for fertilizers, which is 89. Under 89, there is a direction to add numbers following 631.8 in 631.81 to 631.87. The number for method of application is 631.816. Now let me show you how to construct the complete number for this title. The number for wheat is 633.11. According to the instructions given under 633 to 635, we have to add the number for fertilizers, which is 89. Under this number, there is direction to add notations for methods of application, the number for which is 631.816. In this case, we have to add only the numbers following 631.8, that is, we have to add 16 only. So, the complete number for the title, Methods of Application of Fertilizers in Wheat Cultivation, is 633.118916. where 633.11 stands for wheat, 89 stands for fertilizer, and 16 for methods of application. This we have taken from 631.816 after removing 631.8. The example just shown to you was a complex one, where two levels of synthesis are shown. First, the numbers for wheat and the number for fertilizer are added. In the second level, the number for the method of application is added. Now let us consider another title, Hindu Iconography. Iconography deals with pictures, idols and images. In this particular case, the author discusses the sculpture of the idols of Hindu gods and goddesses. The number for sculpture in the main schedule is 730. Under this, the subdivision iconography is represented by the number 731.8. Under this number, there is a subdivision 731.82 to 731.89 dealing with iconography of other specific subjects. Under this, there is a direction to add the number that follows 704.94 in 704.942 to 704.949. The number for iconography of other religions is 704.9489, in which we have to add only 89, that is the number following 704.94. Now we have to add the number for Hinduism. The number for Hinduism is 294.5, in which we have to add only 45, that is the number following 29. Still our class number is not complete. We have to add the number for gods and goddesses. Under 294.5, the subdivision 0.51 to 0.53 stands for relationships, doctrines, public worship. Under this, there is instruction to add the numbers following 291 in 291.1 to 291.3. If we turn to the schedule of 291, we find the number for gods, goddesses and divine deities is 291.211, in which we have to add the only 211, that is the number following 291. Therefore, the complete number for the title Hindu Iconography would be 731.88945211, in which 731.8 stands for iconography, 89 for iconography of other religions, 45 for Hinduism, and 211 for gods and goddesses. So, in this case, we had to consult 4 different schedules: 730 sculpture, 700 general arts, 294 other religions, 291 comparative religion. Therefore, we had 3 stages of synthesis. Now let us see how to consult the index of Dewey decimal classification.
In Dewey decimal classification, the alphabetical index is known as relative index. A relative index is a kind of index which not only arranges the subject concepts and the terms which they represent in an alphabetical sequence, but also provides the relationship between these terms and the context in which they appear in the classification schedules. It is not a mere key to the contents of the classification. It provides an independent approach to the classification. Let us try to understand this point with the help of an example. In case we want to construct a class number for the use of aluminum in building construction, we can do it by referring to the relative index. All that one is expected to know is to refer under which heading. If he knows to refer under the correct heading, he will be able to use the index correctly. For example, he has to know whether he has to refer under construction or under building or under building construction or under aluminum?
Yes, can you tell us under what heading it should go?
Under aluminium, I suppose.
Yes, under aluminium, if you notice in the index, you will find that all the related terms are listed in one place. Chemistry of aluminium, technology of aluminium, mining of aluminium, metallurgy of aluminium, economics and geology of aluminium, and so on. There is also provision for aluminium used in building construction. That is what we require. Thus, we find the advantage of the relative index in Dewey Decimal Classification. All the aspects of a subject are listed in one place, even though they are scattered in the schedule. But one should keep in mind that the numbers are not to be used directly from the index. Index helps in speedily locating the numbers, but the ultimate number should be found out after checking in the schedule. Let us now sum up what we have discussed so far. Synthesis of notation refers to addition of numbers from schedules to give coextensive class numbers. Synthesis is to be done whenever there is a direction in the main schedule. At certain places, asterisk mark is used to indicate synthesis of notation from different schedules. Synthesis could be at one level or at multi-level. The index of Dewey Decimal Classification is a relative one which helps in tracing the class number speedily. That's all for today. If you find any problem, discuss with your counselor, or you can write to the Department of Library and Information Science of Indira Gandhi National Open University.